Well, good morning, morning, my friends. What is up? It is your friend and pal Seth. My pronouns are he and they. I want to welcome you into your morning inspiration, your morning inspiration video for the day. If we are keeping track of the number, and guess what we are, because that's just what we do here, and it's just so freaking fun to do it. Okay, there we go. It is day number 128 of our morning inspiration, morning inspiration videos. I cannot believe that, y'all. 128 videos. Ooh, I absolutely love it. Um, in addition to it being day number 128, it is also Friday, TGIF. It is also Friday, y'all. So, with that being said, I will wish you a happy, fantastic Friday, a happy, feel good Friday, a happy, feel good, fantastic, fabulous Friday as well. And I will actually ask you the question of how are you going to make this day fantastic? Inside of this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about what we're going to be doing and discussing inside of our community practice that meets this morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you turn your attention down to that cute little ticker on the bottom, join our community practice Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you, my friend, would like to join us for today, you can let me know down in the comments below. You can get with me on social media and let me know. Or if you got the link to this video via an email, you can reply to the email and say, Seth, I don't have the Zoom link for today. I would like to join the group. I would say, Sacre bleu, you do not have the Zoom link. Hang on a minute. And I will get you the Zoom link so that you can join us today inside a group, which is going to be fantastic and fabulous for today, for this fantastic, fabulous Friday. So there we go. All right. So our group for today is our Journey of Strength group, which I always love. And the topic for today is don't be Shia and pack a sweater. I love that. Okay. I really, really love that. And when I tell you about the songs for Inspiración for today, that will make just a little bit more sense. Okay. So our songs for Inspiración for today, we have The Sweater by Marin Cadell. And we have a Shia LaBeouf Live by Rob Cantor. And this actually features, I believe, the Gay Men's Chorus of Los Angeles, I believe, inside of that video. So, again, two really, really awesome songs, definitely. I got a chance to listen to them too. Again, really, really awesome. All right. So, one of the things that is pretty much a constant, inside of all of our groups for the month of September, is we're going to really be looking at the circle of control and the circle of control exercise, and really thinking about what is in our control and what is outside of our control. So I will ask you for today, what is one thing that is in your control that you can take responsibility for today? Okay. And I just wanted to actually just give you an example, from my own life. I live in a house with three other roommates and everything. And my thing is, I cannot control a lot of their behaviors. I can't control, whether, there's music booming. I can't control loud voices. I can't really control a lot of that. But the one thing that I can control is my response to it, number one, how I let it affect me, and the ways in which I can actually advocate for myself in order to set my own boundaries with my roommates and everything. So that is the one thing that I can do and I can control. Okay. I can, as I said, advocate for myself, set my own boundaries, and do what I need to do for myself, in order to feel safe inside of the place that I live in. Okay. And I think that's something that's really, really important. All right. So another thing we're actually going to be talking about in group today, I'm really, really excited about this, interestingly enough. It is called a stress survival guide. For a lot of us, we may feel stress, in literally different parts of our body. Some, of us may feel it in our body. Some of it may feel it in our mind, soul, all of that. So we're going to be looking at specific examples, to help us with stress when it comes to feeling stress in the body, when it comes to feeling stress in the mind and the soul. So body, mind, and soul, wherever we feel it. If we feel it in all three, if we feel it in one, if we feel it in two, any of that. All right. So that's a big thing we're going to be looking at today, is this kind of stress survival guide. In addition to that, we're going to be looking at what are called overlooked signs of anxiety. Okay. Now, for a lot of us, I personally do have anxiety, and I have found, excuse me, that sometimes some of my symptoms and some of my signs of anxiety, or that I'm feeling anxious and everything, some of them may look different to someone else. Again, this is a very individualized experience, for all of us. And sometimes some signs that we are feeling anxious, so there's some signs that something may be a little bit off and everything, you know, sometimes they may get overlooked and everything. And that's why it's kind of good, and very useful and beneficial to be able to kind of know and understand ourselves, especially when we do, or if we do have anxiety, or if we find that, we're starting to really feel anxious and everything. So we're going to be looking today at some real overlooked signs of anxiety and everything, and seeing kind of how they kind of relate to us and everything. So that's another thing that we're going to be looking at today that's really, really powerful. And another thing we're going to be looking at today is really the power of our circle, the power of the people that we spend the most time around. I don't remember which amazing entrepreneur said it, but someone had said, you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time around, pretty much. And I think this also really comes, into play when we figure out who are the types of people that we surround ourselves with. Are they supportive and uplifting people? Could they be those toxic people that we had talked about last week? Whoever it is. So literally looking at the power of our circle and the people that we surround ourselves with. Are they supportive individuals? Do they accept us for exactly who we are? And that's something to really, really look at and think about when it comes to the power of our circle and the power of who we spend the most time around, pretty much. All right. So it is going to be an amazing group today. We're going to be looking at the power of our circle. We're going to be looking at some overlooked signs of anxiety. We're going to be looking at a stress survival guide. I'm looking at examples for, when we feel stress in the body and the mind and the soul. We're going to be, again, really concentrating on that circle of control exercise and figuring out what is in our control and what is outside of our control, and maybe an action step, that we can take, in order to really take responsibility for things that we do have control over for today. And then listening to those awesome songs as well. So, y'all, it is going to be a fantastic day, for today inside of our community of practice. So if you're able to join us, definitely, please do. All right. So I will leave you with, from the Wellness and Life Advice document by Will and Jen, under the heading of 8 phrases that will make you better. Okay. The advice for today is: your perspective can be your power or your prison. Just something to really think about there. Your perspective can be your power, or it can be your prison. So there we go. All right. So that will about do it for your morning inspiration, your morning inspiration video for today. Y'all, I will say, don't quit before the miracle happens, y'all. All right, don't quit before the miracle happens, my babies. Find ways to keep moving forward, because you're amazing. You're worth it. Let us join hands and do this together. Okay? There we go. All right. In addition to that, I will say, stay positive, stay motivated, stay focused on your amazing, huge, big dreams and goals, my friends. All right. Thank you so much for watching your morning inspiration, your morning inspiration video for the day. And I will see you. Hey, you. Ooh, God, you're cute. What are you doing later? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will see you in the morning inspiration video for tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye-bye.